Let's take a look at what life in rural America is like now by looking at a story from Michigan. A high school student's mural angered parents over what they say are hidden messages. This was the mural. A high school student, Michigan, had the audacity to make a mural on the wall of the Child and Adolescent Health Center at the Grant Middle School in Michigan. School district officials and a high school student in Michigan have drawn the ire of parents who allege that a painted mural contains LGBTQ propaganda, a depiction of Satan, and a message of witchcraft. Now, notice how LGBTQ propaganda is not in quotes. That is an aesthetic choice that the NPR is engaging in, which, by the way, signals something way worse. For those of you who don't understand, okay, every time you say something like LGBTQ propaganda, especially when you're an outlet like NPR, there's a style guide. You are supposed to put that in air quotes because that's not a real thing. That's what they are saying. That's what the psychos are saying, okay? Basically, when they don't put that in air quotes, they end up normalizing the actual fucking thing that these psychotic, like, anti-trans weirdos are claiming is happening. So that's actually very important. And it is a deliberate choice.
And we begin tonight with the controversial painting by a Grant High School student. It's on a wall in the middle school building. And tonight, some parents complained to the school board about its messages. 13 on your side's Nate Belt was at tonight's meeting and has details.
I put my art up there to make people feel welcomed.
That's how Grant High School student Evelyn Gonzalez described.
Obviously, she's working for the demons. Okay? This is Pizzagate shit all over again. Yeah, the point is not just that this is Pizzagate shit all over again. The point is that COVID ruined a part of people's brains and a sense of community that they already had a harder time cultivating. And now we have this fucking sea of conspiracy theorists running amongst the ranks of normal citizens, and a lot of other people are listening to their narratives. I feel like something happened after COVID that basically accelerated the fucking brain rot of the average American citizen, where so many Normans, so many average American folk believe in a charcuterie plate of different conspiracy theories that go from funny to like insanely damaging. And because of the American attitude of entitlement, they not only believe their own bullshit, but they are willing to get in your face and take action. It's like if you have someone who has schizophrenic urges, but they are, taking their medication and they're not acting out on those desires, it's like, that's fine, right? It happens. Mental health is important, and I hope you're getting the adequate mental treatment you need and you deserve. But a lot of these other people have manifestations that I would say are borderline schizophrenic, and they do not see it as a mental illness. They do not see it as anything but the real truth. They are operating like they are having some kind of ongoing, extended schizophrenic attack. And they're willing and able to, and they are being enabled by others, and willing and able to act out on those desires. That is the deepest V-neck shirt I've ever seen. It's not a V-neck shirt. It's a tank top. Okay.
Describes this mural. She painted it inside the middle school's teen health center, and parents are concerned about some of its content. Now, this here is the mural in question. That was a hot topic tonight at the school board meeting here at Grant Middle School. Now, some of the things that the parents were closely paying attention to included the trans flag on this t-shirt here, this symbol, which the artist says comes from a video game, as well as this symbol here, which she says is a Hispanic sign of protection.
I feel like she did a really good job finding excuses to defend the things she put on.
She's dunking on a child. Guys, pull away from the white wine mom for a second, okay? Stop saying I could fix her. Just because you think it doesn't mean you have to say it, okay? Pull away from that right now for a brief moment and look at it from a top-down approach. This woman, this whole ass woman, lived a life for like 40 fucking years and decided on the 40th year of her life, I am going to fucking beef with a child over a child drawing. There's a multitude of different factors at play here that I don't even know if I can address adequately. You got so much boredom that it broke their fucking brains. You have alienation, isolation. You have social media directly tapping into the fucking mainframe and functionally lobotomizing these people. Okay? You have a sense of entitlement that causes them to not just sit around and seep in their own psychotic opinions, but instead take action. This has led to this whole ass adult going to a parent-teacher meeting to fucking debate a child's drawing.
None of us are that stupid.
Parents.
She said, like, we're on to you, bitch.
To defend the things she put on. None of us are that stupid.
Parents allege the video game character is actually a depiction of Satan and that the hand symbol is demonic, with several even using the word witchcraft to describe.
This is where we're at, dude. This is where we're at. They made that little girl cry, by the way. They made her fucking cry. She left the meeting in tears. And one of the ladies, I don't know if they show this in the video, one of the ladies got up and was like, I think we're really, I think that, we really did a good job giving it to her, huh? Like, these people are so vicious, dude. They're so fucking vicious. You always get so angry at people's stupidity. Why don't you just accept it and chill, dude? Listen, man, this is how I've been since day one. If I saw someone getting fucking bullied unjustifiably at the playground, I said something about it. This is just happening at a much larger scale with the bullies being people that are, completely insane, small business owners and small business owner wives, and the victims being like high school students. If you can't call this out, if you can't like draw a larger systemic problem from this microcosm, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this conversation around like, this is satanic, that's satanic. Like, can you imagine? Like, we're at a level where like people are just saying like, this is unironically satanic about children's drawings. And this is going on as like normal discourse in everyday life in rural America. That shit is crazy.
That's not what I'm a part of, and that's not what I'm trying to put out there.
As for the transgender flag, one parent implied it's a sickness.
When adults pretend things that are like real life, it's a mental illness. We need counselors. We need the medication that's going to help bipolar disorder fix their brains.
With another saying it's discriminatory against Christian beliefs.
We and our administration should embrace that and get all of this hate material out of our schools.
Every day I watch stuff like this. Every day I see stuff like this, and it angers me, dude, to no end. It frustrates me so much. It makes me so fucking mad, dude. And I don't know. I just lose all fucking hope in humanity.
Because it is hate material.
Not everybody was opposed to the mural. One parent was appalled by some of the words used.
I am a conservative, right-wing, gun-loving American, but I have never seen more bigoted people in my life.
And wants to see more
That's awesome. She's right.
acceptance in her community.
We have an array of people in this little town, and I'll be the first one to support our Christian families, but we're not the only ones here.
A student and friend of the artists who described themselves as queer says they were bullied throughout middle school and into high school. They say the mural makes them feel included.
Maybe you should be more concerned with your children's behaviors instead of what art is on the wall.
While some parents called for the mural to be removed or altered, Grant Public Schools' handbook includes a non-discriminatory policy, saying in part, any form of discrimination or harassment can be devastating to an individual's academic progress, social relationship, and/or personal sense of self-worth. No decision was made on the future of the mural,